Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Nick Lasorsa with my color commentator, Nolan Carruthers. We're here at Crown Lanes in Denver. And we're watching top 8 finals format. This is round 1. Bowlers 3 through 8th seed are going to bowl a one-round eliminator. So our third seeded player today, Jason Schmidt of Denver, taking on our 8th seed, Al Wolf of Littleton, 17 and 18. Then on 19 and 20, this is going to be a good match. You got Rob Macko of Denver taking on Scott Sloan of Longmont. And Scott is our 4th seeded player bowling against seed number 7. That's Rob Macko. And then on 21 and 22, we got Kevin Sweetman, our 5th seed, taking on Tuan Tron, our 6th seed. I jokingly called this tournament the Helen Keller Invitational because the scores were stupid.
Yeah, they sure were.
We could do this on a house shot and the scores would have been lower. It just turned into a scoring fest. 3 800s, 2 300s, a 299. Cut scores were stupid. Took 160 over for 3 just to be in 7th today. Tied for 7th. Crazy.
Well, the cut on this morning's squad was 2.
That was the second one. The first one was 191. The second one, I think, was 210.
210.
And poor Keith Guerrero, Parker, shoots 201 over, don't make it. That's just absolutely ridiculous.
It happens once in a while.
It does. It does.
I mean, I've been involved with that.
Sure.
When I was like 190 something and didn't make it, and you just go scratch your head and say,
that's all you can do.
I don't know.
And it comes down to carry is all it is.
It's a carry. That's it.
I laughed. I said, guys, just take any ball out of your bag, stand anywhere you want to stand, just throw right if you're right-handed, and everybody's going to hit the pocket, but not all of you are going to carry. The thing that amazed me, Nolan, we had 3 300 pots broke.
Mm-hmm.
2 for 500, 1 for the reserve at $26. But the clean pot did not get broken.
Yeah, I thought that would get
broken. I thought it would get broken at least 3 times a day this weekend. But we probably had, I think the girls told me that 7 guys had 1 open.
Wow.
And 2 of them were 710s, 1 was a 4-9. And then a couple were single pin, gaffes. But, to think that the clean pot didn't go was amazing.
Well, look at the number John Johnson put up yesterday.
Oh, second highest qualifier we ever had.
Well, see, I didn't know. Because I know
our
Steve
qualifying
Eisold
record
one
is
time.
348 over.
Was that Steve Eisold?
No, it's Gunnison Carbone.
Okay.
Tom Carbone's son, who now, he used to live in Florida. I think I heard he just moved back. But 225, if it's not second, it's the 3rd highest we've ever had. And that's just insane.
Yeah, it is insane.
When Gunnison set the record, he only left 6 10 pins in 4 games and didn't win. He made all 6 10 pins, obviously. Broke the clean pot. Row. Rob's in trouble.
I really do think that these lanes are really breaking down.
Yeah, they are now. They're torched.
And
so that's where your carry goes away. Now it just becomes not leaving a split or getting a bad break and just covering what you leave. Look at this. Woo!
The last game in semis.
Yeah, all of a sudden the scores did this.
And I made a 7-5 move, and I was there.
Good.
But I didn't carry.
Huh?
I threw the last 4, but I still missed by 70 pins.
Oh, how'd you finish?
I don't know.
17th.
Okay.
17th out of 32nd, so you're right in the middle of the pack. Nice.
Nice shot.
Good shot by Al Wolf. Stays clean, and it's close. He's only down 9 now to Jason Schmidt. Macko's in trouble against the Terminator, Scott Sloan.
I felt like I bowled better last week in Littleton. I was 140 over.
Well, when you go week to week, obviously we can't compare the numbers because they're meaningless. It's how you felt, how you released the ball, how you hit your target. And did you feel that you threw the ball better last week than this week?
No, I don't think. I think I threw it better this week.
Good.
But I felt that I bowled better last week.
Okay.
It was a tougher shot.
Yeah, of course.
And this was, like you say, if you just got it in the ballpark.
Yeah.
It was either a 10-pin, 7-pin, or a strike.
Yeah. Or pocket split.
And I don't know if I had a pocket split.
He's just an animal.
Yeah.
You know, there aren't too many guys in this club that even when I was bowling good, I knew that I would never beat. He's one of them.
No, he's just there. His game is simple.
Yeah, and the other one used to be Kevin Richardson in his prime. Kevin was just stupid. He was ridiculous.
You've actually got a pretty interesting field in this finals.
Yep. 5 Masters, 3 Classic.
Yeah.
And,
this is
a Classic bowler leading the field. And the only other sad part about this, with scores that are this ridiculous, is that you're going to have about 5 to 7 Classic bowlers become Master bowlers after this tournament.
Well, I was telling somebody, I said, averages are going to change.
Oh, boy.
There's going to be some re-rating going on.
And, you know, we've got a lot of new members who have bowled maybe, 2, 3, 4 tournaments. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
It's
just the way it goes.
Sure. Because your average goes down when they're tough. They go up when they're easy. That's just the way it is.
And that's why I think there are some people that only bowl certain houses because they bowl bad. Well, they're hurting themselves.
Yes, correct.
Because their average, they're good there, whatever house it is.
It's not a true reflection on their overall ability.
Well, if you bowl every house, you're getting a pretty good.
Yeah, you get the mix. Because realistically, your game will match up on certain patterns in certain houses.
That's right.
And there's others that you just grind.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you just go in and you just grind, and then wait for your house to come up, and it'll all average out correctly. Look at this! Ooh, great try by Jason Schmidt.
1 pin's 2 there though.
Yeah, I know.
I go for the pin.
You have to.
You're not that
You
4-6.
You're not going to make it.
No.
Once in your lifetime.
Yeah.
Twice maybe. For us mortals.
I picked it up once, bouncing it out of the pit.
Yes.
I've never bounced the pin over where it does.
I made the 8-10 once. I made the 4-6 once. Made the 7-10 once. But like you said, that's once. And I've been bowling over 50 years.
Yeah, 70, I think. No, you haven't been bowling 70.
No.
I got to give you a break.
Thank you.
You're older than me, and we know it. See how that ball jumped?
Yeah. All the same thing over here. All of a sudden now, eventually, you can push your conditioner around on synthetics, but eventually it goes. Then it gets squeaky, and then the ball wants to read automatically. So now the guy that can take his hand out of the ball and get accurate, like Mr. Sloan, Mr. Macco, they're the ones that they'll have the advantage in that respect. They've been there, done that. That was a nice ball by Kevin. And Kevin's bowled well last couple of weeks. He's finally Kevin's biggest problem is Kevin. He's got to shut his brain off and just go bowl. Nothing wrong with his game, absolutely whatsoever. But he'll get in a funk, and I'm the same way, and I'll be the first one to admit it. I miss a couple 10 pins. I'm like brain dead.
Yeah.
And Kevin, but I don't let it get to me. Because it's going to happen. Because you'll make one or two, you'll make the next 12.
Yeah.
You miss one or two, you're going to miss 8 out of 10. It's just the way it is. Ooh, can't get the mixer out. But I'll tell you, that's why we keep bowling, because everything changes. Everything's different.
Every week it's different.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't think that you would get the entries today.
Oh, no. Quite honestly, when you have 74 entries on Saturday and the cut's 183, I'm saying to myself, I might get maybe 26 on Sunday total, because the numbers are stupid. So you're looking at, okay, I might get 100. Well, I get 40 on the first squad. 19 of them Masters, so half the field's Masters. And you know what they're here for. They know it's easy.
That 40
They
clean.
know that, of course. They got room. They're going to go for the clean putt. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Almost $2,100. Hell yeah. Ooh, little light. Ooh, couldn't get the 5 out.
That's better than second place money.
Absolutely. Sure. And that's the cool part about this. There's something for everybody to shoot for. The classic bowlers, they got the 300 pots. Masters are going for the clean pot.
They kind of got blown
yeah, they got
up.
smoked, yeah. Lose Well, we lost 3, but realistically we lost 2 because we only lost $26 in reserve in the 1. So next week, whatever we collected today will be game 2, and then we have 3 and 4 will be $500.
So does game 1 stay at
0
0 until
correct.
2 hits 500?
2 has to fill up to 500, then it goes to there, and then it goes to reserve. So.
And then if once 1 hits 500, then there's a reserve.
Yes.
For
and when the reserve gets over 1,000, and we start dropping the 4th
score.
game of pin a week.
Okay.
Yeah. We've had that for a while. You know what? About 2 years ago. And it's funny how they work. I mean, nobody will hit a 300 pot forever, and then a day like today or a weekend like today, you get 3 of them broke. That happens, just the way it is. Boom. Ooh, that had 7-10 possibilities. And I heard Poggi. I think he's pretty much definitely coming out for the regional. Whether he's going to actually bowl or not is, I don't know yet. But he's definitely coming.
Well,
So I said we're going to have to whip a headset on him and have some fun.
I'm glad he's feeling better.
Yeah, I am too. I know there was a little anxiousness there.
Yeah.
But nice. Oh, 10 pin. But I guess everything's okay, so that's good. I'm glad to hear it. So, and hell, that's what, 5 weeks away? 5 or 6 weeks away. 10,000 first place for our regional singles at North Glen.
Al made a nice adjustment. He moved in deeper.
Yeah.
And
yes, and our tournament leader was telling me just that. We were talking. I said, what did you do? And he told me, he says, I found all of a sudden I got over under. And I said, what did you do? He says, well, I moved in deep, but then I got to the pocket, but the ball wouldn't finish. And then I said, but when it went the other way, I'd hit a hang spot, because you're pushing. And I said, why not move deeper? And he goes, well, what do you mean? I said, well, think about it. You go deeper as a right-hander and take the ball down the lane into the whatever oil you have in the center as long as you can. You're going to hit the track late. So the ball will have time it's not using up its energy.
You're storing it.
What he was doing is he was moving, but he was putting it into the dry just as early. Well, he defeated the purpose of the move. Nice. So when he thought about it, he went, yep, you're absolutely right. And I said, now write this down. Remember, because you're going to see it again.
Right.
But now the key is, do you remember and what did you do? That's what's going to make you better. Ooh, kicks out the 4-5-7 for a double.
Another thing that's tricky now is picking the right ball.
Oh, no doubt.
We've got so many.
Sure. Oh, no doubt about it.
And you hope that you line up, You got an idea what you're going to use.
Let's see there.
Yeah.
He hated that release. His target was off, but the shot's so easy. It just read and banked. There's no way he should hit the pocket on that ball.
How much is Al giving Jason?
I want to say 11. That's a guess.
He can go 248.
Yeah, 248 with 16. Jason gets 27. So there is an 11-pin difference.
That's a big shot right here. Nice shot.
Yeah, see, you're right. He got in deep. But yet, watch where he's projecting the ball. That ball is nowhere near even 13. He's trying to make it as tight as he can. The old fallback shot, only in this day and age, power, but still the result is the same. So yeah, he can shoot it for 48, shoot 264, and Jason can go 232,
it's not
259.
enough.
So this one is a winner. Game.
Yep.
So that's over. So Al Wolf is going to advance over Jason Schmidt. Our third seed's gone.
It looks like Rob Macko's gone.
Easily.
Yep.
Yeah. So Mr. Macko's toast.
And so is Tuan.
And
He's gone.
Tron is gone. So
Kevin Sweetman.
that
Scott
means
Sloan,
that we got Mr.
Al
Vaughn
Wolf.
coming in the bowl, Mr. Wolf. So we'll put them on 21 and 22. And then Mr. Sloan will take on Mr. Sweetman on 17 and 18. So that worked out perfect.
Rob never found it on 19 and 20. 157.
Yeah. Okay, so on taking on Wolf. And Sloan taking on Sweetman. The three bowlers that failed to advance will each get $150. And now the remaining 5 players are in the megapot, which means that now they're looking at a minimum of $418. So not bad.
This is an old center, but it's very nice.
I tell you what, Nolan, I was never here when Frank Tavella and his wife Rose had it. Of course, that's Ricky Schaefer's granddad and grandma.
When was that?
Oh, he had it probably late 60s into the 70s, I would think.
Because I bowled here in the 80s.
Okay, I never had a chance to bowl here while they were the proprietors. But when Roy and Delia bought the Norblom bought the center from the Tavellas, that's when we started coming here in the late 80s, early 90s. What I loved about this place is the equipment, although it's not new, it looks new. The bathrooms were the cleanest bathrooms I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
I could drop my dinner on the floor and eat it and I don't have a worry. It was amazing.
Yeah.
What a clean, beautiful 24-lane center. Huge bar.
Mm-hmm.
Great food.
You can't even see the bowling center from the bar.
No, I don't.
It's like you're in downtown bar somewhere.
Yeah.
Michelle said, "Are we in a bowling?" I said, "Yeah, we are."
And when we used to do when we used to pack them when we were doing 300-400 entries, the bowling center is packed, and I'll bet you there's 60 people in the bar. And we're handing out checks. Where are these guys out? We're going into the bar handing out checks. It was crazy. All right, so round 1 is over. Like I said, Jason Schmidt, Twan Tron, and Rob Mackel will go home tied for 6th for $150. And when we come back for round 2, you're going to see Scott Sloan taking on Kevin Sweetman on 17 and 18, and Cody Vaughn, our second seed, coming in bowling Al Wolf on 21 and 22. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. We're here at Crown Lanes in Denver, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Source and Nolan Carruthers. We're here at Crown Lanes in Denver for round 2 action of our top 8 finals format. Second match on 7. It is what it is, or it
is
was what it
is.
was.
If you don't like it, get the hell out.
Sit.
Boy,
Oh,
back
does
to
it
back.
again.
Thank you very much.
He's got to move his feet. Got to move his feet.
The waitress bringing me
Oh, did your waitress show up again?
orange juice, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Some orange juice.
Well, thank God they don't make that with corn syrup.
No.
You know, that's what keeps you going.
That's what keeps me. Well, there's a lot of things keep me going. This juice is part of it. I need my vitamin C.
Oh, yeah, you got to have your vitamin C.
Kevin Sweetman back to back through the face.
That's a shame. Not what he wanted to do.
No.
I mean, good news is he was getting 19. Bad news is
It's gone.
it's gone, and the Terminator is on kill pattern.
All right, pick to click.
Yep.
You can have this one.
Pick to click. Mr. Fritchell, who's never won.
Yeah.
Mr. Vaughn, who's overdue. Mr. Sloan, who has to be a favorite every time he steps up. And Mr. Sweetman. Let me see. I like picking underdogs. I honestly do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Mark Fritchell only because he's never won, and he's overdue.
Boy,
He's also the number 1 seed.
That's
not exactly underdog.
That's a big underdog right there.
No,
boy.
but when you're going up for your first title and you got
It's-
money on the line and you're going up against some of these guys,
That's right.
it's not easy.
Nope. It's not. He hasn't won one yet.
Right. Correct.
Well, and it's, from what I'm observing, sitting for 3 games doesn't help either.
No. But the nice thing is you really don't have to do much
No.
to get to the pocket. So, oh, there we go. He chops the 1 off the 3.
Well,
So now Cody.
I know who I'm going with.
And who are you going with, sir?
I'm going with Al.
Ooh, he's going with the Wolfman.
all right. Well, that's awesome.
Okay. So you have your choice of Mr. Vaughn or Mr. Sloan.
I know how it
Or
works.
Mr. Sweetman.
I will take Scott Sloan.
Yeah, well, duh.
Well, I'm stepping out on the limb farther than you.
Oh, here we go.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's a crazy thing.
It is.
That first title is
It
just
is.
like.
It really is.
I think if I ever get back to a championship again, it'll be like my first time. I haven't
Because
won in
it's
4
been,
years.
yeah,
It's
I
been
know,
4
it's been a
years.
while.
I'm
Or,
about-
like Kevin, when he won just a couple months ago, that was the first title he won in 10 years.
Yeah, that's a long
10 years.
time. It can get in your head.
Oh,
It's
no
like you
doubt.
got a monkey on your back.
No doubt. Well, just like we were talking about, you flag at 10.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden you can't make one. All right, so Scott, he's got spare, split, spare, and Mr. Sweetman is yet to mark. But yet, he'll still have a 10-pin lead if he can mark right here, so not bad.
Well, you better bring everything inside.
And what do you think that is?
That ball was flat.
It's how long? 41. That's way too easy. That's almost as easy as this. I'll bet you that's a challenge pattern, not even a sport pattern.
Sport pattern. Under sport patterns.
Oh, they're lying. They're running out of ideas.
There's his start. There's his mark. Third
All right,
frame.
here we go. Meanwhile, Al Wolf goes strike, spare, double. Cody, spare, open strike. He needs a double here also to stay close.
Cody's
got out of
very-
trouble. Well, he got out of trouble, but
Yeah,
when you chop the 1 off the 3, that kind of hurts.
he's not in the door.
No. Sit.
Right through the
Come
face.
on. All
He
right.
got a break.
Oh, here we go.
Carried the 4-9.
That was a break, Kevin. Did you see that? Write that down. Meanwhile, Cody converts a spare, 47-70. He's down 23 scratch, and he was getting 5.
He's down
So
18.
he's down 18. Early yet, though, but the Wolfman can put it together, as can Cody. Well, look at last week. Did you remember last week? Cody started out at 106.
I know. I bowled with him. I bowled
his first
with him.
game.
That
and
last
then went
game's-
out of his mind to get
Yeah.
in the finals. He never gives up. And with just a little bit of luck, he might have won last
Yeah.
week.
That didn't sound
Sit.
good. Nice
good
shot.
shot.
High
I love the
flush.
way his ball faces.
Shaped up nice.
And believe it or not, I think the only reason Scott bowls because he needs to practice for Angstead on Tuesdays. If they're not bowling each other, they got each other side pods,
Something.
sweepers, or brackets, yeah. So I give him crap. I go, you just come down here to get loose so you can take on Don on Tuesdays.
Yeah, and while you're at it, pick up $600 or
Yeah,
$700
$100, yeah. Gas money,
I like
it. Looks
it.
good.
Oh,
Ooh, little.
did you see that thing
Yeah,
jump?
I did. Very fortunate just to leave it 10.
He
He was surprised too. Because I think when he let it go, he liked it. But then see, and then again he's going, now it's starting to read. Got to move.
I think he was a little slow.
Uh,
And you don't?
no, I don't. Because that ball shaped up way too fast. I'll be curious to see what he does when he gets on that lane. Cody Vaughn? No, Al Wolf with a three-bagger.
Yeah, Al got locked in on
Oh, yeah.
17 and 18 on that adjustment that he made.
Yes.
And he carried that adjustment down there on 21 and 22.
Sure.
He's rocking and rolling.
Yeah. Well, if you remember, Al joined and damn near won his first two tournaments right out of the gate. And then about a couple months later, won another one. And then it was a grind. Well, of course, now his average is realistically at where he should be. But that didn't stop him.
Going for 4 in a row.
Yep.
I like it. Oh! Ringing 10.
Yeah. And the thing was, last night when he was trying to qualify, he threw the ball that good. But he left every single pin you can imagine. He ended up on 13 and 14, and he's got a strike at a ninth, and he's going to punch out, shoot about 130 over in and off. But he goes, I'm going to try to leave an 8 because that's the only thing I haven't left yet. And he punches out. So he said, remember that.
Well, he made it last night, didn't he?
No.
He made it this morning?
Yeah. No, he did not make it last night.
Okay.
All right, come on, Cody. Now is the time. All right, Kevin Sweetman, after those first two splits, frames 1 and 2. He's clean with a double since then, so he's got 85 in the fifth with a spare. And right now, Mr. Sloan with a strike goes 87 in the fifth. So again, Kevin's still ahead.
9 pin for Cody Vaughn.
Oh, brutal.
He's needing some strikes.
Yeah. And he's down 34 scratch, so he's down 29. It's not over yet, but he's got to start carrying, or he's going to go home tied for fifth, making tied for fourth, $418. But if he can pull this out, then he goes up to 735. So
he
did get the break. All right, so he's a little bummed at the result, but then he got a love tap, and all of a sudden he's got a strike. But he's still down 17.
Make it 7 right here.
Yeah.
Cody hasn't. He's struck in the third frame.
And as far as I can see, good shot. Hasn't changed equipment. And he's moved.
Oh.
Yeah, he knew it. He knew it. I can almost watch his body English, and I can tell you he knew it right away, that he was inside. He knew he was in trouble.
He was inside on the last frame on 17.
Yeah. Yeah, and he got lucky.
Yeah.
Now Wolf picks up right where he left off. So after that 9 spare, now he has a strike in frame number 7. All right, he does the smart thing. He's on a strike, so he gets 3 for count. 113 in the 7th with an open. Kevin must get killer instinct right now. He's got an opportunity to take out one of the toughest match play bowlers in the Denver area, as far as I'm concerned. You have the opportunity. You got to close it out. Al Wolf looking for a double.
Oh,
No,
it's light.
245. So now he's got a mark, and if Cody can double, he can trim that deficit. So it's not over yet. Good shot by Kevin Sweetman. But if both bowlers, their oops has been on 17. So now let's see what he can do. And now, good shot. Okay. So 159 in the seventh with a spare.
Kevin Sweetman could use this one.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Just give him some momentum.
Absolutely. Has the Pogie picked the spot?
Actually, he's declining to let us know what it is.
Well, that's a good thing.
So the medication must be really working on him.
I'm not making any such claim.
He can claim he picked him right from now on. Yeah, I picked that one. How do we know?
I was wondering how his win percentage was so high.
Yeah, that's how it's. Yeah.
Maybe the smog from Staten Island is just really ripping him up.
Mail him in, Pogie. Mail
Yeah,
him
there
in.
you go. All right, so it's down 29. Cody Vaughn. 9th and 10th. He's got to punch for any shot. Got to. And then he needs help.
Scott's fine on this lane.
Boom, yeah.
It's the left lane that's.
Yeah, he had a split on that lane second frame. And I think Cody is toast. Best he can do is 192, and he's getting 5 for 197. Al needs one mark in the last two frames, so he's pretty confident that he's going to advance. Okay.
See what Scott Sloan can do. 9th frame.
Yep. He needs it.
Lane 17.
That double by Sweetman was huge. He can sheet it for 0-3 and 9 for 212. Beautiful shot. Nice adjustment. Beautiful. That's why I love watching really, really good bowlers. They see what they do. They make. They're not always going to be right, but
nice
you know what?
Shot.
9 times out of 10 they are. And that was a great adjustment because he saw that ball set up early. The last time he was on there, it looked like he went deeper. Got
That's
in.
a good
Beautiful
shot.
Got in, tried to get in as deep as he could, get the ball down the lane in the oil, let the ball finish in the track late down the lanes. Meanwhile, Mr. Sweetman's going to put him away. He can go 2-0 with an open in the 10th. And with the handicap advantage, he's our winner. And Al just took his last time out.
Yep.
What are you looking over there for? Oh, is that what it was? Makes sense.
That's tugged.
Why not? Mr. Sloan is going to go home. Tied for 4th, 200 plus 218 for 418, 5% of the megapot. And Mr. Vaughn will do the same. 200 plus 218 for $418. Both bowlers, nice weekend. That's going to leave us 3 players. Sweetman, Wolf, and our tournament leader, Mark Fritchell.
So I'm still alive.
Yeah, but your pulse is barely reading.
I'm out.
And again, that's a great pick.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm over it. I'm not going to lose
Yeah, of
any
course.
sleep.
Nah,
I'm
not
more
you.
concerned about what I did.
Yeah, that's very true. All right, great game by Kevin Sweetman, 213 with handicap 241. The best Scott can shoot is 203 and 9 for 212.
Oh, and Cody just fouled on that first shot.
Yeah,
of the
he was
10th.
done anyway.
Yeah.
He fouled 2 or 3 times last week when I bowled with him.
Just re-rank it. Nice shot.
Yeah, he's fine on this right lane.
Oh, yeah.
He owns it.
All right, good finish by Al Wolf. He's going to go 239 with his handicap. Shoots 255. Great game.
Al's looking good.
And Cody's just going to finish up here. He fouled. And, so foul 6. What is that, 158?
Yeah, 159.
159.
Yeah.
No, 158.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 158 scratch, 179 with the handicap. All right, we'll get those two to sign that. We're down to 3. Okay, so Mr. Sweetman and Mr. Wolf on 19 and 20. Our semifinal match when we come back. All right, 192 for Scott Sloan. Good effort, but those 2 splits just killed him. And then, of course, Kevin lining up throwing a 4-bagger. So, of course, Scott comes in, does the best he can. See you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Love watching that boy bowl. All right, so he's going to go home fourth, tied for fourth, $418. When we come back, our semifinal match is going to feature our, if I remember correctly, our 5th seed, Kevin Sweetman, taking on our 8th seed, Al Wolf. And you're going to see that on lanes 19 and 20. Here at Crown Lanes in Denver, we're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasource. I'm here with Nolan Carruthers at Crown Lanes in Denver. This is our semifinal match in our top 8 finals format. You're looking right now at our 5th seed, Kevin Sweetman, taking on our 8th seed, Al Wolf. Kevin's got a 12-pin advantage, and he will lead the match. So they're going to shake hands. Best of luck. Both of these bowlers know each other very well. Again, Al is a proprietor of Best Pro Shop, with Michael Smith. Michael runs the shop at AMF Bellevue, and Al's got the shop at Bolero Wheat Ridge. And, of course, Kevin is a league bowler at Wheat Ridge, as you are, and as I am.
Yeah, that's right.
So now at this point, the worst these guys can do is $735. Oh, that's the only problem with playing that deep. If your speed gets a little fast, you get jacked up, that's a possibility. So he's going to get one and go.
Just get one, Kevin.
Yep.
So I want to just shout out to John Johnson, JJ, from Leave Your Mark
Pro
down
Shop.
at Holiday,
Yep.
on how he bowled yesterday.
Oh.
Just was insane.
Oh, yeah. As far as I can figure, the 3rd highest qualifying set we've ever had.
Yeah,
And we are 37 years
Yeah.
old. That's impressive.
That's very impressive.
Shot 800, I think 801, I'm going to say, scratch, first 3 with a 300. We had 3 800s, I think 3 300s and a 299. So, yeah, tough shot. But in all seriousness now, Crown has been purchased recently by the Fallsgraf family, Casey and his wife Jackie. They had a daughter, Shannon, 25 years old, had developmental problems, but a great gal, was basically confined to a wheelchair. Unfortunately, they lost her middle of this week. Our hearts and prayers go out to them. And, Casey, God bless him, having a hard time, as is his wife Jackie, and, of course, their son, same thing, Jake. Employees are taking it hard here, too, because Shannon was here all the time. We were talking about all the people that she's touched, because realistically, what Casey and I really said was, when you don't expect your daughter to live past the age of 5 and you get 20 extra years, that's God giving you 20 bonus years. And she was a delight. And that's the way you have to look at it.
Right.
You got 20 years with your daughter that you really never thought you'd have. And the services, I think, are going to be next Friday. I'm guessing it's not official yet. But, Nolan, I'll bet you that over 500 people will be there, and maybe closer to 1,000.
Oh, back to back.
Wow. And again, in a way, it's sad, but again, in a way, she's free. She's had 20 great years with a loving family. She's touched many people, many organizations. Yes, she will be missed, but they're going to have fond memories of a great kid. And that's really all you can look at. And it's so, like I said, my heart and prayers go out to Jackie and Casey.
Absolutely.
They have done a great job here, and of course, losing her daughter is a tremendous loss. But life goes on, unfortunately. But you have that to look on, and if you look on it right, that smile and the people she touched, that's all that counts. That's what makes life.
Boy, he's just. He
Wow.
tried to make an adjustment because he'd been flat.
But then he pulled it. Leaves
another split.
3-9-10, yeah.
That's no gimme.
Nope.
Kevin Sweetman is in trouble.
Yes, he is.
I've never called one of these in the fourth frame yet. I'm not going to.
No, because
just
we've been
saying.
around bowling enough
Yeah.
that anything's possible. Anything. Look at this. Great. Oh, I thought he had it covered. Great shot. Don't give up. Don't give up. We'll do the Jimmy Valvano thing. Never give up.
Now sees blood in the water.
Oh, please.
He
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah, this is like, just get me into the finals, man. Let me go. Let me take on that kid looking for his first title.
yeah. Double.
Yep. And if I forgot to mention, her daughter's name was Shannon again.
You
Shannon
mentioned it.
Fallsgraf. Okay. If you've been at Crown since the Fallsgraf family took this over, which I believe I think it's been about a year now, because I thought they took it over last summer or early fall. I'm not sure. But got a good staff, great food. And obviously, with their daughter being here all the time, as well as Jake working when he's, I think he's still in school.
Nice shot.
Ooh, came
Nope.
up a little high, leaves a 4. And the thing that Casey told me, their house right now is nothing but flowers, pictures, big cards from groups that Shannon has touched. He said it's insane. He's running out of room. And again, isn't that sweet? Isn't that awesome?
Absolutely.
All right, so he makes the spare.
Speaks very highly of your
Absolutely.
life
Absolutely.
and what you've contributed.
Yes, yes.
And that's after you get through the grief. That's
Yeah.
what you'll look back on
Yes,
and
absolutely.
smile.
Yep, absolutely. He's determined to make that inside line work. Now, he went light but got the strike. So he's down
Yeah.
42 scratch, but he's only down, he's down 30. It's not insurmountable. Throws another one here, he's only down 20.
That ball didn't shape at all.
Far from over.
Yeah. He's in a heck of a hole.
Yeah, he is, but not insurmountable.
And he's down 30.
Yeah. Come on, Kevin. Hold. Come on. Ooh.
It's not finishing.
Fifth frame is normally the beer frame. And what's he do? He leaves a 5-pin.
Yeah. Well, I thought he nearly left the 5-7 on lane 20.
True.
It's just that make a ball change or move
Yeah.
because it's not finishing.
No, he's got to get something more aggressive in his hand, or again, make that move, look down the lane further, and see if you can get the ball on the track later to get the ball to finish.
Right
I
there.
think honestly, he needs to go to something a little bit more aggressive and move left,
Well,
because this ball is not finishing. He'll hit the pocket, but he's not finishing. He's got to get something with some power.
leaving a 5-pin is a great place to look at a ball change.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
read it.
Beautiful shot. Al Wolf is in command right now, folks.
Still 30. Go to 40 with a strike here on 19.
Absolutely.
I am sitting right behind 19. I can't. I see the ball leave their hand, and I can't see nothing else.
Yep.
I need a monitor.
I need a Merrimack. That was 20 twice now. He's missed inside, but his power and the fact that the lane is so wide open enabled him to carry that for a double.
He's up 40.
Yeah.
Kevin needs a strike here.
Kevin needs a punch.
Same ball.
There you go. Okay. 1 down. 6 to go. 67 in the fifth.
He's down 40. He can get it to 20 with a strike here.
Yep.
He's only marked once on 19.
Yeah, all right. 2 splits.
That's not going to get
He's
there.
giving it a little bit more belly. Yep. 210. Well, at least it's makeable. The 8-pin's out. Or easier than the 2 8-10.
Do you hear that music playing? There's some music starting up.
Uh-oh. Anybody humming?
Sal Wolf's band. I hear it.
All right, he gets one. So unfortunately, he's got 95 in the 7th. Best he can do is 185 scratch. And Mr. Wolf's on a 260-plus game if he can sheet it. So as well as he's throwing the ball now, you know, poor Kevin is, I think he's going to take his third-place money and go, you know, dudes, I made $735 today. I'm out of here. I'll catch you next week.
That was a great shot.
See there, he didn't wind up and try to throw the ball through the back of the building. That was beautiful off his hand. Let the ball read, and a great reaction.
I'm calling this match for Kevin Sweetman. He can pack up and move on out of here. Let's just go to the next match. Get Fitchell
It was only
down
that
here.
easy. It was
yeah,
only
wouldn't
that
that
easy.
Let's get Fitchell down here.
Yeah.
This one's over.
Okay, so Kevin Sweetman's going to go home tied for third. 300 plus 435.
Nice,
10% of the mega putt.
Nice weekend.
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like I'm having nice weekends because I'm getting checks
You're-
and I'm making cuts and my confidence is starting.
You've gotten checks the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't think you got 3 checks all last
no,
year.
it was the last 2 years.
Now Al's going over to Mark Fritchell, and he's going to do some mind meld. He's going, you know, now Glennie drills all your equipment. Now, if you let me drill your equipment, I might let you
Well,
win this one.
Mark's face he's got Mark's face red. He's down there. Mark needs a bouncer.
He needs a bouncer.
He does.
Well, he's only got, Al's only got him by probably 80 pounds and 7 inches.
That don't mean nothing.
Well, that's true. Junkyard dogs can hurt.
You know, it's what you got
Yeah,
in
you know what
here.
you're talking about?
I
You know what I'm
tell
saying?
Adrian.
Yeah.
Hey,
You want to see my 2 turtles cuffing link?
I'll go get Rocky. Boom.
Best ball he's thrown.
A double.
Absolute best ball he's thrown so far. The light bulb just went on, but unfortunately he's about 7 frames too late.
You know, Stallone still has those 2 turtles cuffing link.
He probably does.
No, he recently posted a picture of them.
Well, they got to be 40-some years old. The
There's-
movie was 72, I
Yeah,
think.
they were babies in the movie, and he still has them today.
Look at my turtle.
Hell, they could apply for Medicare pretty soon.
Well, Winston Churchill's parrot can't find a home because he speaks to
Well, they live to be, 80-plus years old?
150.
Oh, really? Do
Yeah, or up to that at times. But
Well, if the parrot doesn't have an English accent, I'm all for taking him.
well, he swears nonstop, just like Churchill.
Oh, I like him. I like him already. I love him, in fact. How do I get a hold of this? Yeah, come on into my house. Hey, yeah. That'd be wonderful. And at that time, you know what would happen? I'd be home one afternoon. There'd be a knock on the door. That'd be the parish priest. And the parrot would just eat him alive.
That wouldn't be good.
Then you either have to kill the parrot
Yeah.
or exercise him or something.
Parrots give me a headache. They always cuss me out. Mike, Lil, and
Yeah.
Van.
Right.
Lil has a parrot.
Oh, okay.
And
Nice.
I would go over and I would see
Well,
Mike.
as does Ruth Keck.
I don't know. I know Ruth's got like 2,700 birds in that place. Something like that. But I don't know Ruth's parrot. But I know Mike's parrot. And that thing is just.
I think Ruth has like 6 parrots.
Does she?
Well, 7 counting Gabe.
Good point. Yeah, and she'll be able to train the 6 parrots.
But not Gabe.
But not Gabe.
Train Gabe.
No. Set. Oh, he's just seeing what he's got on the ditch, which is absolutely nothing. That was a good move, though. I wonder what I got out here. No, that's not good.
No. Bone dry out there.
Oh, please.
It was
That ball read at 3 feet. All right. Kevin finally did get a double, and respectably with a spare strike, he'll shoot 160. And Al, again, going out real deep. Now, let me see if I can play the twig on this. That's about 2.
No.
No, not with that ball.
That went the same place, and it was
Yeah,
a different
pretty
ball.
much. Yeah. So 230 plus 16 for 246. And again, Kevin's going to go home in third place, $735 total. The next week at Wheat Ridge, we're going to be on the PBA Viper, 36 feet. And our Mega Pot, believe it or not, only dropped $55.
It's been nice.
So next week, $2,418 to our champion. This week, $2,440.
Yep.
So
Good
good,
times.
good money. Good money, good times. All right, so when we come back, folks, you're going to see our championship match, and that's going to feature Al Wolf of Littleton taking on our tournament leader, Mark Fritchell of Broomfield, and you'll see that right here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah, you come back now, you hear?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa. We're here at Nolan Carruthers at Crown Lanes in Denver. You're looking at our championship match, and this match is going to feature our tournament leader, Mark Fritchell of Broomfield, taking on our 8th seed, Al Wolf of Littleton. And after much consideration, he couldn't decide what to do. He flipped a coin. I called it, and this is how we set up. So who knows? So Al's going to lead, and go ahead and shake hands, and we're going to rock. Al is going to be spotting Mark 13 pins. He did something interesting for those of you watching that match. The match was in hand, so he goes, you know what? Nobody's been playing out there all day. Let me see what's out there. That ball set up at 3 feet.
There was nothing.
And it went dead sideways. So he tries to go up to 2 or 3 board, and he takes out the 7. I go, well, ain't nothing there.
No.
But he wanted to see what was there. Smart move.
And there is something where he's playing.
Yeah. Ooh, little high, 4-pin. Again, second place today, good for $1,270. Our winner today, $2,540.
I do want to say hi to my buddy Ricky Schaefer. He's tuned in. He's my ball
Good.
guy.
Is he sober?
Of course he is.
Nah.
Of course he is. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Well, he's got his son probably with him, Wyatt. Of course,
If you need anything.
John Johnson could have used Ricky today.
Yeah, well, John used it all up yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, when the shot went away, that's when you bring in a Hall of Famer and you go, okay, help me, dude. I've lost my look. I lost my carry. What do I do?
Boy,
But he had a great weekend.
he had a great weekend. Go see the fellas at Leave Your Mark.
Yep.
Good guys.
Holiday
know their
Lanes.
stuff.
Yep. And like I said, and I tell the people that are tuned in from other areas, the bowlers in the Denver area are so lucky because we have so many excellent ball drillers that know what they're doing, that go to the expos, that go to the classes. We have certified gold coaches. We have video coaching. We have anything you want, we can probably get you. I mean,
You want a Cadillac? They can hook you up.
really. I mean, there are areas that have nobody. I mean, nobody, and it's unfortunate because it gives them such a disadvantage. You come out here and the guys know what to do. They watch you bowl. They look at your pap. They rock and roll. Here, let me punch this out for you. Check this out, and away you go. But they explain it to you also. It's not just here, kid, throw this. You know. You can't beat it. Sit. Nice. Okay. Good recovery. So he didn't like the handicap, so he figured, I'll just make it a scratch match.
Well, he's still up 2.
Yeah.
So he's got that going.
He's got that going.
Hey, if he wins by 2, he wins.
Yep.
You know?
Absolutely. That's all you have to do.
If he wins by 1, he wins.
That's right. That's right.
That sounds like Joe Stebniak.
I got to think this. If you win by 1, you win over. I'm confused.
Sit.
It's a yogiism.
Nice. All right. So he leaves 4 pin on lane 19, crushes lane 20. And again.
So if they both go off the sheet, Mark will win by 2.
Correct.
There you go. Do I got this right?
Yes, sir.
So the middle of last game, Al comes sneaking over to me and says, zoom in tight on 19, about 5 feet in front of the pins. The ball will bounce.
Oh, yeah. He's talking about the deck.
And
the last section of the phenolics.
And he's right.
Yeah. It's hard to see back here, but he's absolutely right. You'll see if you're up there, you'll see the ball bounce a little bit. And what will happen over time is, especially when you got phenolic decks, they raise them and lower them depending on what they're doing. But there are times where they will get out of being completely even with the lane surface. So they have to be addressed. And this one has moved or loosened up, so they're going to need to get on that. Very slight, but still, it is something that they need to address. Come on. Oh, there you go. Wow.
That ball was high.
He's pulling out all the stops now, baby. He liked
Still up 2.
Yeah.
Go up 12 right here. Tell you what, that's actually a big double right there.
It's huge.
Because he get behind this early and
he
changes everything.
Yeah, he'll run over you like a steamroller.
Changes how you're thinking.
And you get a little bit of self-confidence here. Keep that arm swing loose. That's pretty good. Yeah. All right, so open 3-bagger for Mark Fritchell. 2-hander, obviously, as you can tell. Equipment drilled by Glenn Blunt, the doctor at G&B's Pro Shop at AMF Sonesta in Thornton. Doc is a master champion. Been with me forever. Great guy.
Yes.
Gave that room. Beautiful. Wow, looks like this is going to turn out to be rock and roll. Spare 3-bagger, open 3-bagger. 2-pin difference. Mark Fritchell hanging on by a thread.
Alfred Wolf got dialed in
in
that first game, and he stayed there.
Yeah.
Mark Fitchell just has to stay with him.
Yep.
He just has to match him.
Yeah, he's just going to match him.
Maybe.
That was high again.
Oh, 10 pin.
Was the 10 up also? He almost left a 4-10?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I'm right behind him, so I didn't see the 10, but I saw the 4 trip forward. So 79 in the third. If he goes spare, he's got 99 in the fourth with a spare in the fifth.
So do I need to figure out a way to get you guys a monitor of the pin cam so you can see the pits?
I don't know. The only problem, like right now, I'm right behind 19. I have to lean over, which the shape I'm in right now, I can lean.
With all the alcohol that he's had
fine.
over the last 6 hours, if he leans over too far, he ain't coming back. It's like a destroyer on the open sea.
I actually don't drink on weekends.
No, I heard that you only drank on days ending in Y.
That's hearsay. You can't go with hearsay. I can tell you.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know something, you ask me.
Go right to the source.
Boom.
Yep, good shot. All right, so he's got 99 in the fourth, spare in the fifth. So your lovely wife, Michelle, her birthday is April 5th?
That's right.
3 days before mine.
Oh.
Yeah. And yours is what, the 19th?
No, I'm not till July.
That's right. You know who I'm thinking of?
No.
Crazy Don Patterson.
Oh, Don P. You remember all these people's birthdays?
Well, I remember that he always gives me crap because I'm so much older than him.
This is a big shot.
It's like 11 days. Oh! He could have carried that.
Still a 2-pin.
Yeah. He's, like you said, match him. And that's what he's doing.
It's a good match.
Yes, it is. Both bowlers both throwing the ball well.
Just cover this 7-pin and move
Yep,
on.
keep going. Halfway through the title match, and he's up 2 pins. Life is good. Furry, there you go. All right, good shot by Mark Fritchell. And the wild thing is, I didn't see his crazy cousin, Nick, this
No,
weekend.
I didn't see him. He didn't bowl this, did he?
No, not this weekend. That cost me 5 entries. Only kidding, Nick.
Sixth frame.
Yeah. Moving quickly. They know what they want
Keep
to
your
do.
2-pin lead. Strike right here.
What a beautiful
Just
shot.
like that.
He went through that ball so nice. No force. It was beautiful. Great delivery. Again, Al's got to catch up. He's got to double somewhere or hope that Mark just enough count for him to get around him. But both bowlers know what they want to do, and they're dialed in.
I like it. Oh, a
Little
2-pin.
light 2-pin. So he was a little heavy. Now he's a little light. He's close, but close in a game like this,
He's
match like this.
down 3 now.
Yeah.
But that's not the issue.
No.
Mark can throw
Yeah,
the next one, and
yep.
it becomes 13.
Yeah, the advantage is now Mark Fritchell. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Okay. So he's gone spare, 3-bagger, spare. Throwing the ball well. He's got to make a little tweak.
On 20.
Get his carry back. That's the thing that I noticed third game of the semis this afternoon. The guys that were just huge,
Yeah.
all of a sudden their carry went away. And they were grinding. They were scampering. Beautiful.
Great shot.
Yep, was. Absolutely.
Strike here by Mark Fitchell. Goes up 13.
Thank you.
7th frame.
Yeah, this is big. Because now if he doesn't, the advantage swings back to Al.
That's right.
Looks pretty
I
good.
like it.
Boom!
Nice
Great
shot.
shot. Excellent shot. 108 and a fifth with a double.
Go to 23 with 1 on 19.
138. So technically right now they're tied through 6. And you're right. So he's up. What was the difference at the beginning?
12.
Okay. 13?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
23 with this one.
16 to 29, yeah. 13, 23 pin lead if you can throw another one. Boy, this is going to be huge. And he's got to because Al can sheet it with no problem.
And so can Mark.
Mark's throwing a good ball. He's in the right part of the lane, right equipment, right ball speed.
Oh, he tucked out a
tucked
little
it
bit.
in. And he got lucky.
I
Whoa! Wow. He was probably 2 left of where he was looking, and the ball skated. Great break. You got to take that to the bank.
Al can get it to 13 right
Yep.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Really, he needs to do this
He's
to
got
set the
to.
9th up.
Yes, correct. Needs to double to get back to 13 and
Possibly
give
3.
himself that foundation frame strike.
Yeah, way right.
It was
That was way right.
Much more right than the others had been. And the ball, now whether it was his ball speed or whatever, but it looked like it read late and just didn't have a lot of finish.
That looked like it got out to about 6. It was way out there.
Way out there, yeah.
He's in trouble now.
Yes, he is. Yeah, best he can do is 238 scratch. Meanwhile, Fritchell on a 258. Maybe 2.8. Good conversion. So 158 in the 7th with a spare in the 8th. I got to be honest with you, Nolan. If he doesn't strike here, I don't like his chances.
Oh, even if he does, Mark can bury him.
Yeah.
He can shut him out.
Or he can open, and we're right back to where we started pretty much. But definitely the advantage in Mark Fritschel's hands. Definitely the advantage. Big ball for Al. Much better. Beautiful. Ooh! Wrap 10.
Boy.
Wow, he liked it too. So now we're looking at 227 scratch.
Mark Fitchel's in a great spot to win his first title.
Yes, I absolutely agree with you. And who picked him? Oh, it was me. I'll be darned.
You went out on a limb.
Hey, I made it to the finals, so I'm happy.
Yeah, with all
my track
your
record?
with all your wealth of knowledge.
Well, I'm glad you guys are all so happy.
No, I'm not happy.
No.
Just confident. Do it. Attaboy.
I'm happy.
All right, 177 in the 8th, spare in the 9th. That was just a smoked 10-pin. All right, Mark.
He can go up.
Oh, get Pitbull instinct.
Throw this one.
He throws this one. All he needs, Al can sheet it, and
Is
all Mark
count.
needs is a spare. Maybe a spare in the 10th. He might not even need that.
If he strikes here, he just needs to count.
Come on, buddy. And
Gave it room.
ooh, is it a little slow? Yes, it was, but he got lucky.
Huge break right there.
Yeah, he was definitely much slower. Well, that's your brain playing with you. So make the conversion. He's got 187 in the 8th with a spare in the
23?
9th. Yes.
That 23 is still there.
Well, what it means is if he just goes spare, it's over. Doesn't have to double. Just has to close a frame, and he's a winner. Don't give him a chance, Mark. Close him out. Looks good. Beautiful. All right, great spare. 187 in the 8th, spare in the 9th.
He needs a mark.
Yes. Actually, I would, real good count might be enough. He could go 206, 215.
9 out.
Is
Shuts
it?
him out.
Yep, 215 and 29, 244. And Al can go 227 and 16, 243. Nolan, your math skills have come back to you.
Thank you
I
very
am
much.
so impressed.
Thank you very much.
You can't add 5 and 6.
Get
but
9.
Get lucky. No!
It's over.
Yep, that's the end of that. We're going to have to talk about that first ball in the 10th delivery, though. You know.
That's it.
That rolled all the way around the 5 before it knocked it down.
Yeah, look, he's so embarrassed, he might have to go in the bathroom and change his shorts.
I was worried about a 5-10 on that.
Yeah. I was
couldn't
worried about he
see.
wouldn't even hit the head pin.
But Mark Fitchel, congratulations. You just won your first title. Bowled beautiful.
Yes, he did. He really did.
Al Wolf bowled great.
He did, as always.
It was a good match.
Okay. There you go. Very good. All right, folks, there you have it. Al Wolf is going to finish in second place today. $1,270. That's $400 plus $870 for 20% of the mega pot. And our new champion, Mark Fritschel, $800 for first, plus $1,740, 40% of the mega pot for a total of $2,540.
And
He's going to finish up. Boom, FBAC, 237 scratch, Mark Fritschel. Great finish, 266 with handicap. He's going to finish up.
Mark had it going on in the semis. I bowled with him in the semis, and you could just kind of feel something in the air.
Sure.
He just bowled really, really
Good
well.
for him. And, of course, now the bragging rights. Now,
They're
his
even.
wife is 1-1.
Yeah.
He's 1-1, and
Nick's.
his cousin is 1-1.
And there you go.
There we go. Now it's going to get stupid.
There you go.
It's going to get stupid now.
And next weekend we're where?
Bolero Wheat
Bolero
Ridge
Wheat
on the
Ridge.
Viper. 202 for Al Wolf, 218 with handicap. So you have it right there, folks. We got a new champion, Mark Fritschel of Broomfield. And when we come back, we got to give him
You can have
grief.
him. I'm out.
You want me? You don't want me to give him grief?
You can give him. Who? Mark? Yeah, you can give him.
I'm good at that.
I'll give him some grief.
All right. Okay, folks, we'll be back in just a minute. Talk to our new champion again. You're watching the Nolan and Nick show here at Crown Lanes in Denver, and we'll be back in just a moment. Stick around.
Bye, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasource. I'm here with my new ABT champion, Mark Fritchell of Broomfield. How's that feel, buddy?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
The thing that Nolan and I were cracking up about, now, your wife Devin had a title.
Yes.
Your cousin Nick had a title.
Yes.
So the family thing starting to get brutal.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal. I mean,
So
I've
now
been
you
bowling-
all have one.
We all have one. Yeah.
Everybody's even now, so
Yeah.
it's going to get
It's
nasty
only gonna
right
get
now.
only gonna get. Yep.
I love the way you threw the ball all the weekend.
Thank you.
I loved your arm swing. You had a great arm swing. Worst first ball in the 10th I've ever seen in my life. Next to mine, the one time I was at Western that you don't want to know, it was ugly. But, you had a great look all day. And Al just could not carry, lost his carry just enough.
Yeah.
And when you see that, you got to get that killer instinct. You got to go, man, I could throw one or two good shots here. He can't catch me, and that's exactly what you did. I was really, really proud of you. You threw the ball really good. Get away from me. Get away from me. I hate when he sneaks up to me like that. I think he's going to bite my neck.
Yeah. Aldo. No, he's
Great guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah.
Does great work too.
Yes, he does. We talked about him over at Bolero Wheat Ridge at Best Pro Shop. Does a great job. I'll tell you what. It's fun to see pro shops where when you walk in, there's like 5 or 6 people waiting.
Yeah.
I love that. Tabucci,
Same with
Glenny,
Yeah.
right? We talked about Glenny at Sinesta, and of course you got Isaac Hernandez down at Total Bowling Dynamics at Arapahoe. It's awesome. It's fun. It really is.
It is.
What can you guys do for me now?
Yeah.
What can we do? And that's what I love.
Yeah.
Here, let's try something. Let's do this. I love it. It just gives you a better option on different patterns. Now,
It does.
obviously, this was stupid easy, but you still got to carry.
Yeah. It got a little funky there towards the end.
We talked about that. It's like it just burned
Yeah.
completely
You gotta
by
keep
game
the ball
3.
tight.
Yeah, and you did the right thing. Stay away from the ditch.
Yep.
Did you see?
Yeah.
You see Al?
Oh.
The semifinal match is over, right? So he goes, nobody's been out there all day. Let me give this a shot.
Yeah.
He goes up to the ball, read it like 6 feet, and went dead left to take the 7 out. I was laughing so hard because he's going, well, ain't gonna do that.
But you have to find something.
Yes.
You have to look
Right.
for something else.
Of course you do. And that's exactly what he did. A great move. In the event that he does lose his carry, let me go to plan B.
Yeah.
Let me
plan
throw a couple
C.
of shots somewhere else, right? See what I got. So it just a great job, buddy. Again, you had a great weekend.
Thank you.
Your timing on the 300 pots absolutely sucked.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? No big deal.
That's all right. This
You'll
is
take
better.
the 2,500. Yeah, I know
This
you
is
will.
much better.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us here at Crown Lanes. New champion Mark Fritchell. I'm Nick Lasource. And next week, Bolero Wheat Ridge on the PBA Viper. 36 feet. Just a little bit different than this week. So, again, have a great week. Be careful, and we'll see you in a week. Now we go from a blizzard to 60 degrees. Welcome to Colorado.
That's great, though.
Have a great week, folks. Bye.
Bye.